So I have been with the university for now almost coming up 20 years, and moved to this place, beautiful place in here, 2005. It's almost feel like we are now stepchild. Okay, and let me tell you some concrete examples. We are losing students. My undergraduate students don't want to come to me anymore because they just can't travel anymore here. Not that they are not accepted. We are submitting UROP proposals, but students say, okay, where am I going to park? $50 per month to park in one of those parking lots? Who is going to pay for that? And how much? So that means that they have to park here, plus pay at the UH campus. So double taxing for parking there, parking here. Two students this year, and I told this to everybody, 2 students this year basically told they just can't make it. Okay, so this is just one example of how we have been marginalized in here, just because we are on this campus. Now, shuttle somebody brought up, we have been talking about it for years now. Why can't we have a shuttle in here? Going from here to Manoa, in the middle of the day, just almost half an hour.
I just came from there.
Yeah. so I think
when Ward Street is lunch.
I think this is such a small thing. This is not something. I'm not telling you to build a $25 million building in here. Okay, I don't know how much it costs to get the shuttle only to in here too, and then have some kind of a reasonable parking for our students. After all, we work for them. Okay, we are part of the education, and if we can't have the students coming in here, undergrads coming in here, there's a problem.
What I'm hearing, Vivek, is that it's a question of priorities, really, and who is making those priorities and who's choosing between where money is spent and where it isn't spent. Is there a perception that money is being spent on things that are less important at the expense of things that are?
Well, as a faculty, I have no way to judge that because I don't get all the expenses of what happens in there either. My thinking is that these are the real problems. Now, how upper administration is going to handle that? If they want to call a JABSOM Cancer Center faculty meeting in here and vet out the problems in here, I don't know. You just come up with some ideas. But at the end of the day, you need some kind of a means to get to work in here and do the things for the undergrad students too, and the grads too.
I don't know if you know, but Lot C was owned by the university and they sold it, so now it's private. It used to be if you had a quarry sticker on campus, you could park at Lot C and vice versa, which was very nice, but now that's not true. And so I hadn't thought, but the students, how can they afford to pay for parking?
So we have two really concrete things. I'm not sure how we get to them, but are there other things? Top-down doesn't always seem to work here, although they try a lot.
This whole shuttle thing makes me think, is there any way we can connect with ASUH? Because it was ASUH and the considerable funds that they have that got the shuttle system around Manoa working. That was an ASUH project, and since students are implicated in this, maybe we can find a way to join forces and expand that system so that it does allow students to come to the various campuses.
And faculty.
Faculty can jump on board too. I don't know, just a thought.